marriage is absolutely not happening! Not over my dead body!
I am 1000% in agreement with you there, Mom.
How dare a hotel cleaning lady go around thinking that she's good enough for my son?
Be honest, Brandon. Did she come into your room to clean and then take her clothes off and jump on you? That must have been it, right? No man would be able to resist that. She has got a pretty face after all.
Can the both of you just be quiet already? You can't just talk about Rachel like that right in front of her face. What do you think you're doing?
You need to wake up, Brandon. We're not going to let this slide just because you started yelling.
Brandon, I really don't think today was the best day for you to bring me to meet your mom and sister. I think I had better get going now. Where do you think you're going? Mom, hurry up and apologize to Rachel. You too, Chelsea.
Well, I don't really think that I need to apologize to anyone, to be honest. And if you were just going to go ahead with the wedding regardless of whether we liked her or not, then what was the point in you even bringing her to see us? Surely it would have been better for us to just meet her at the wedding.
And how on earth do you think that I would ever take a liking to a girl of such low breeding? I really am disappointed in you. Well, I guess I'm leaving now, Brandon. Goodbye, Linda. See you soon, Chelsea. Who gave you permission to call me by my first name? It's Mrs. Richards to you.
What do you mean you'll see me soon? Not if I have anything to say about it, you won't.
Brandon, to be honest, I don't think I really want to go ahead with this marriage. Rachel, I understand how you feel, but please don't say anything like that ever again. But you saw how your family were with me with your own eyes. You can't deny that there's a problem there. They were just so incredibly mean to me just then. Rachel, you know that you're the only woman in the world for me, don't you? I'm not so sure about that anymore. I'm being serious about having my doubts here. If my mom and dad were still alive today, then they probably would have stopped me from going ahead with this marriage. I think that my younger brother, the one away studying in Australia, would also say the same. Let's not think about anyone else for a second. Let's just think about you and me. About us. All that matters is that we're happy together. Don't you agree? Well, I'm not too sure if that is all that matters in the grand scheme of things. I would be willing to let your mom and sister's behavior slide this once, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep going on like this if things don't get better. I understand that you're upset right now, but just trust me and I'll make sure that everything is okay for you. At the end of the day, my mom and my sister won't go against what I say, and I've decided that I want to marry you, and that's that. You're not going to have anything to worry about, okay? I really pondered over what to get you as a gift from the honeymoon, and in the end, I decided on this lipstick. I thought that this color would suit you really well because you have warm-toned skin.
I'm really lost for words. Is this cheap, nasty-looking lipstick that probably didn't even cost you $100 really what you decided to buy me as a gift?
But I thought that $100 was pretty expensive for a lipstick.
I don't wear a lipstick that costs any less than $500. You might as well just throw that piece of trash away.
Even so, I went to the trouble to get it for you. Can't you just at least pretend to like it for now and then throw it away later if you really want to?
I don't think you quite understand the situation right now. Do you realize how much of a high-class family we are? It seems like you're trying to give me a good impression of you, but it's not going to work unless you can get me something pricier than this. Your intention doesn't matter to me in the slightest if the gift isn't up to my standards. And my standards are pretty high. This pathetic little $100 lipstick is just not going to cut it, I'm afraid. Ugh, I'm in a really bad mood now because of you. I'm going to have to go shopping in a real high-end department store so that I can blow off some steam.
Wow. So a lipstick I would never dare buy for myself because I thought it was too expensive is still cheap in your eyes, huh? Unbelievable. Go buy yourself a gift then. Make yourself happy. Because I for sure won't be buying you anything else if this is all the thanks I get. Linda, I know this isn't much, but I prepared a birthday gift for you. Why would you be buying me a birthday gift? Do you mean to say you're letting her give me a gift on behalf of both of you, Brandon? Why would you suddenly do that when you always get me something nice? Why on earth would you put her in charge of getting something as important as my birthday gift? Well, Rachel insisted that she wanted to personally be in charge of giving you your birthday gift this year. Well, let's take a look at the receipt first. I have to see how much it was worth before I decide whether I like it or not. Wait, are my eyes deceiving me, or does that say $1,000?
What? Are you sure you read that right, Mom? Did you seriously get my mom a gift worth only $1,000? Is this some kind of sick joke?
Do you not like the gift, Linda? You haven't even looked at the gift itself yet. How can you decide whether you like it or not when you don't even know what it is? Is that even a question right now? I don't need to know what it is to realize that it's just a piece of cheap trash after seeing that receipt. How dare you shove something so cheap at me and expect me to accept it as a gift? Not even the cheapest of my handbags is worth this little. Brandon, what do you have to say for yourself about this? You always got me something nice and luxurious every single year. So why are you letting her stand here and insult my pride like this? Do you want to see your own mother cry on her birthday? Well, I had no idea that she was going to give you something like this. She said that she wanted to take charge of getting your gift, so I just left her to it and decided to trust her judgment. I should have been more careful, Mom. I'm sorry. But, honey, that's just not true. I checked with you and everything, and you gave me the go-ahead to give her this gift. Don't worry, Mom. I'll get you something better to make up for this. Well, now I'm not in the mood to celebrate anymore. Thanks to her, my entire birthday is ruined.
I heard that you covered your brother's tuition fees to go and study in Australia. Are you completely broke because of that?
Oh, I see how it is. Only your brother is worth spending money on now, is he? And your poor old mother-in-law gets a measly $1,000 birthday gift as a consequence.
Or maybe you never even had any money in the first place. I mean, how would you, when you work as a hotel cleaning lady? Your entire month's salary could maybe just about pay for this shirt I'm wearing. And even then, I still think you'd be a little short. You haven't been using my brother's money to finance your brother's studies and to buy stuff for yourself, have you? I wouldn't put it past someone like you. Why would you even be shameless enough to set your sights on a man of my brother's status unless you were nothing but a dirty gold digger with no self-respect?
I think you're being a little too harsh here. I am definitely not with your brother for his money, and I don't use his money to cover any personal expenses. I pay for my brother's tuition fees out of my own pocket. I really don't appreciate you making accusations like this. Why should you take responsibility for your brother when you've married into our family now? We should be your number one priority. And nothing good will come from him thinking he can rely on you too much. Well, I see it as my duty. Not only as his older sister, but also as a stand-in for my parents, who, as you know, both passed away. Well, that's fine. You do your so-called duty and look after your brother. But why would you marry into this family if you weren't going to make us your priority? I really don't like the way you're talking to me right now, but because it's your birthday, I won't make a fuss. By the way, I made a cake for you.
Honestly, you really do have so much to learn. How can you not know the basics of how to go on? In affluent families like ours, we don't lower ourselves to eat homemade cake on our birthdays. Brandon, you did make a reservation for dinner out, didn't you? And you ordered that French pâtissier to make Mom's cake like you do every year, right?
Well, no. I didn't make any arrangements this year because Rachel said that she wanted to take care of everything. Oh, and now look what you've gone and done. You've made my son, who was always so conscientious about making my birthday perfect every year, into some kind of passive idiot.
Mom's birthday only comes around once a year, and everything has to go according to plan. I can't believe you've gone and messed things up to this extent. We always go to that same restaurant and we always have that same pâtissier make the cake. Why did you think that not doing it this year would be acceptable?
Okay, fine. I'll call the restaurant now and then I'll call the pâtissier.
Good! And you had better hurry up.
Everything is going well with you, right? You're eating properly, aren't you? You had better be having 3 square meals and cooking for yourself from time to time. I would dread to think that you're just living off fast food and takeout all the time. You're not getting sick, are you? All of your bones are still in one piece, right? You have enough money to get by, don't you? Calm down, Rach. I can't take anything in if you're asking 10 questions at once. Ask the questions you want to ask me one by one. That way I can give you a proper answer. It's just the thought that you might be going through a hard time so far away from home really makes my heart break, you know? Oh, I'm fine. Don't you worry about me. I'm having a great time. It's you who has to go through a hard time because of me. And while I'm incredibly grateful, I also feel incredibly guilty. What's wrong? Are you crying? Were you that moved by what I just said? I think I just got a little emotional hearing your voice. That's all. I don't believe that's all there is to it. Has something happened? Is getting on with your in-laws really hard? Is Brandon giving you a hard time? Oh, no. Everything's fine. I'm just getting a little emotional because I miss you so much. Whenever you were in a bad mood, we used to always go to the hot dog stand and munch on a Frankfurter while looking out into the sky and contemplating life like we were some kind of philosophers. I'd love to be able to do that for you right now. Yeah, we used to do that all the time, didn't we? Just wait a little longer, okay, Rach? It won't be too long until we'll see each other again. Still, I don't want you to rush. Take your time and only come back when you're sure that you're completely ready to do so. But when I do come back, I don't think you're going to be able to come and pick me up at the airport. Why wouldn't I be able to do that? Whatever happens, I'm going to take time off work to be there the moment you step off that plane. Well, there are going to be so many reporters there trying to snap a photo of me that you're not going to be able to make your way through the crowds, you know. Yes, of course there will be. Well, even if there is a whole sea of reporters there, I'll fight them all off so that I'm the first person you see. Now I can hear in your voice that you're smiling. That's more like my sister. Anyway, just you wait. I'm going to pay you back tenfold for all the sacrifices you've made for me. So just hang on in there a little longer. What do you mean, pay me back? You don't need to do anything like that, you know. I don't want you to feel as if you owe me anything, because that's simply just not true. I'm doing all of this because I want to. I'm not doing this begrudgingly at all. I'm not doing this because I want to receive something in return. I'm doing it because as long as you're happy, I'm happy. Genuinely. It's the middle of the night there, isn't it? You must be tired after a long day, so you had better get some sleep now. Okay, fine. I'll hang up now and go and get ready for bed. Hang on in there, okay? You know I'm always rooting for you.
What's wrong, Rachel? What's with the sour look on your face? Are you really that upset about just having to clean one little car?
Well, I'll do it for you today since I'm here anyway. But next time you had better just do it yourself. There are too many things in this card that I would be perfectly fine with not seeing.
Well, since you're a professional hotel cleaning lady, I figured that you were the best person for the job.
It's all finished now. Are you happy?
Rachel, do you know what's special about a family like ours?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the fact that you don't know how to clean out your cars by yourself? Or that you make looking down on and belittling other people into an Olympic sport? The list goes on. Should I continue?
Well, I was just feeling a little sorry to make you work for me today, and I am grateful. So I thought that I would give you a special tip. Listen up, okay? The men in families like ours are never normally the types to only have eyes for their wives.
What exactly are you trying to say here?
My brother doesn't come home that often these days, does he?
Well, he said that it's just because he's really busy with work these days.
Well, yeah, I guess that could be the case. He could be busy with work or something like that. I'm not sure if that's really true, but he could be.
Well, if that's all you want to say to me, then I'm going to be heading home now.
You can chew him out about it all you like, but at the end of the day, do you really want to find out the truth?
You sure do have a lot of business trips lately, don't you? Well, I'm busy. Last week, I saw your sister and she said something weird to me. I know you're just trying to rile me up and put me in a bad mood, and I don't appreciate that when I have a lot of important work projects to prepare for. Well, I guess I'll take that as a weird form of reassurance that I have nothing to worry about. You can take it however you want to take it. By the way, I heard that you've been being pretty rude to my mom and sister these days. Is that true? I've been rude to them these days? I really don't like your tone. Do you really think that I would behave like that towards your mom and sister? Even though my sister can be really annoying at times, she's not the type of person to tell a lie. So you're saying that I'm the one lying then? Oh, are you raising your voice at me right now? I warned you not to disrespect my family, didn't I? You don't really care about what happens between me and your mom and sister, do you though? You don't really care how badly they've been treating me, do you? You told me to just trust you and that you wouldn't let them give me a hard time. So I did trust you. And I married you based on the foundation of that trust. But all you've done is betray my trust again and again and again. How can you so easily say you'll do one thing and then do another? Ugh, now you're just getting on my nerves. Will you stop this already? You had better end things with that girl right now. Call her right now and tell her that it's over between you. What are you talking about? Did you really think that I didn't know what you've been up to all this time? I knew since even before your sister brought it up last week. You can't tell me whether to break up with her. I've been seeing her since before I even met you. How can you be so shameless? What gives you the raw confidence to act like this? This is just the kind of person I am. This is how I've always been. I get what I want, no matter what. That's how I was raised to be. And is that all I am to you? Just another thing to be obtained. And once you got your hands on it, lost all interest? Well, as long as you know how things stand. Anyway, I'm leaving. So you're just going to leave? Just like that? Let me know when you've calmed down. Then I might consider coming home. You nasty piece of work. I'm going to make you regret treating me like this. So, this must be another one of those special characteristics of rich families, huh? What? Being shameless? Well, at least you know exactly what I'm talking about. What makes you think you have the right to have an affair with someone else's husband? How can you be so shameless, so confident, and so unremorseful about the whole thing? I can't believe that you were the one who reached out to me in this situation. Let's be a little more realistic about the situation, shall we? I'm not having an affair with your husband. You are about to split up with my boyfriend and not get in the way of our relationship anymore. What's the use in having been seeing him since before we got married if I'm the one he actually decided to make his wife, though? Chelsea has been giving me little hints recently, saying that Brandon has pretty much lost all interest in you. So now is my chance to get him to come back to me for good. Chelsea really said that to you? Yeah, and it wasn't just Chelsea. Linda went away on a spa weekend last week, didn't she? Who do you think she went with? Then why are you telling me these things? Well, it looks like I'm going to have to spell it out for you, aren't I? I want you to end things with Brandon. I can't believe this. That should be my line in this situation. How does it make sense that the side piece is acting like she has the right to tell the wife to end things with her own husband? But Brandon and everyone in his family adore me and despise you. Are you going to be able to put up with that? I have a feeling that they're going to be trying even harder to oust you from their family the longer you try and cling on for dear life. And how come you're so confident about this? I think I have more cause to be confident than you do, to be honest. Looks like you can't hide your feelings from showing on your face. I was so wrong to get involved with this family, and now my life is ruined. I bet that's what you're thinking, huh? Anyway, it seems like I've gotten my point across to you now, so I will get going. I'll cover the price of these coffees. I can't possibly ask someone with such a low salary as yours to pay for these expensive coffees now, can I? You had better come home today. I haven't been liking the tone of your messages, so I don't really feel like going home, to be honest. If you don't come home tonight, be prepared for me to just give up on this relationship and leave you. Are you threatening me right now? Yes, I am threatening you right now. What are you going to do about it? It's hilarious that you think I would be scared even in the slightest by that threat. Do whatever you want, see if I care. How could the two of you do this to me? What are you complaining about now? Look, if you wanted us to treat you well, then you should have brought something to the table when you married my son. But you have no money, no status, and no skills. So what use are you to anyone?
You do know that a maid like you marrying into a family like ours should have been scandalous enough to make news headlines, right?
I'm not a maid. I'm a fully fledged hotel employee. Yeah, whatever. You can call it whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you're just some girl who does the cleaning, aren't you? No matter how much you dislike me, how could you go as far as to go on a trip with the girl my husband was cheating on me with? Apparently, you've been referring to her as your daughter-in-law to other people as well. What even am I to this family?
Well, if we're telling the truth, you're practically invisible to us. We don't recognize your status as my brother's wife, and it looks like he doesn't anymore either. Things would be much better for us if you weren't there, so we're starting to pretend that you aren't.
You know how it is. Birds of a feather flock together. A high-class family like us should mix with other high-class families. Nancy comes from a respectable family with a similar background to ours. But you're just some useless, penniless orphan girl.
Have you seriously still not realized that we're on a completely different level than you? It seems like you still haven't, huh?
Well, of course she hasn't realized. If she had, she wouldn't be stubbornly clinging on for dear life like this.
I heard that you threatened my brother with divorce. Is that right, Rachel?
Yes, this is more than enough of a grounds for divorce. Go ahead, by all means. You're going to walk out of the whole thing with nothing, mind you. You probably think you can get your hands on my son's assets in the divorce process, But you had better think again. Well, we will see about that.
My brother's lawyers are from the best law firm in the entire country. Do you really think that you stand a chance against them? I doubt that you're going to be able to afford a lawyer of the same caliber. If you can even afford a lawyer at all.
If you want out of this marriage, you're just going to have to shut your eyes and grin and bear it because nothing is going to go your way.
These lawyers are the kind of people who can convincingly make it seem like things that never happened actually did in order to sway things in favor of their clients. Have you not seen the news?
The things you're saying are completely ridiculous. But if you want to carry on being so delusionally confident, that's fine with me. There's no need to yell like that.
Well, she's just clutching at straws now, so she's clearly yelling out of desperation. Go ahead and scream all you want. Vent your frustrations at least. Because nobody is going to listen to someone like you, no matter how loud you scream.
Forget it. I don't want to waste my precious energy on the likes of you. There's no point in saying anything when it's just going to fall on deaf ears. I'm going to get going now. I'm so proud of you, Joshua. Did you see me on the news this morning, Rach? Of course I did. And then I kept watching the replay on my phone because I couldn't quite believe it. I did tell you, didn't I? That when I came back to the States, I would be surrounded by reporters. Thank you for everything you've done for me, Rach. I owe everything to you. Oh, don't say that. I've barely done anything. Your success is all you. If you hadn't made so many sacrifices for me, I wouldn't have been able to even have the opportunity to study and do my research. And if I hadn't been able to study, then I wouldn't be where I am today. I can't believe you're the CEO of $1 million startup. It's like a dream come true. Everything I wanted to happen for you has happened. Well, you had better get used to it because more dreamlike things are going to start happening soon enough. Oh, and by the way, were you able to have a think about what we talked about? I just don't think I have the right to accept that. What are you even talking about? Of course you do. I really wanted to be able to return confidently and be able to give you a chance to go up in the world just like I've had. Also, I'm sure you don't need me to say this, but getting divorced from that lowlife was the best decision you ever made. Why are you bringing that up all of a sudden? Well, it's just that I felt it wasn't really my place to say because I was so far away and I didn't know what your day-to-day life with him was like. But the truth is that I never liked him, even from the start. How were you able to decide whether you liked him or not when you only actually met him in person once or twice? Well, he's famous in the business world for being a total psycho. He's known for doing absolutely anything and everything as long as it gets him some money, no matter how dirty his hands may get. He really is considered scum in the circles I move in now. I guess I was the only one who didn't know that, huh? Well, at least it's all over now. Now you can completely erase him from your life, as if he never even existed. Of course, I already have. I mean, you've seen it, haven't you? How well I'm doing and how happy I am without him. This place really is the nicest hotel restaurant in town.
It's definitely worth the price.
Hey, isn't the person clearing the glasses away from that table over there your brother's ex? That trashy cleaner girl we always hated.
Is it? Oh yeah, you're right. It is her. The maid we had chased out of our family so that she couldn't ruin our reputation further.
She made such a big fuss about divorcing your brother, but I guess she's still doing exactly the same thing she was doing 3 years ago.
Hey, Rachel! Over here!
Yes? How can I be of assistance? My God. What are you doing here?
I guess you just couldn't stay away from cleaning hotels, huh?
Oh my goodness. Some of my food seems to have fallen on the floor.
Oh, Mom, you are so clumsy. Oops, it looks like some of mine has fallen on the floor as well. Cleaning lady, please clean this up for us. Being in a messy environment is going to ruin the ambience when we're eating.
Anyone could tell that you both deliberately threw that food on the floor. You can just clean it up yourselves. How can you even say that to a paying customer who is forking out good money to eat at this restaurant? At the end of the day, you get your salary because customers like me pay for your service. So you had better do as we say. This should be the bare minimum.
Exactly. And what is a cleaning lady's job if not cleaning? The clue really is in the name, isn't it? Us customers are here to just sit pretty and enjoy our food.
You're going to regret treating me like this. Now, why on earth would we regret just making you do your job? After all, this is all you're good for, isn't it? Nobody is going to listen to the cries of an insignificant little hotel cleaning lady. Ma'am, leave it to me. I'll clean it up. The hotel manager shouldn't be doing this kind of work. Oh, no, it's fine. I'll do it. Just go and carry on with whatever you were doing before. What did he just say? Did he just say you were the manager? What a joke. If you're the manager of this hotel, then I'm the president of the United States of America.
And I'm the Queen of Sheba. I'm sorry, sir, but what did you just call her? The manager? Is that the way that cleaning ladies are referred to around here? Is it some kind of pathetic attempt to help them feel valued? Like, is their official job title housekeeping manager or head of sanitation to make their poor little insignificant existences seem more important? That's really sad.
No, she actually is the manager and owner of this hotel. And the two of you are crossing a line with your behavior in our restaurant.
The owner? Don't make me laugh.
The police should be on their way right now. So let's go out to greet them together, shall we? What did you just say? The police are on their way here. Ever since you came into this restaurant, you've been on some kind of power trip, harassing our employees and laughing about it like a couple of high school mean girls. I also saw how you deliberately threw food on the ground just now, and I thought that your behavior was highly inappropriate. So I reported you to the police to have you removed from the premises immediately.
What's going on here? Hey, Rachel, if you really are the manager here, why don't you just stop him and take him away from us?
So this is your attempt to get back at us, huh? Nice try, but you can't say a bad word against us. We're invincible. Mr. Davies, please take them away and hand them over to the police. There's no need to observe any formalities with them. They're not worth it.
What did you just say? Come over here so I can give you a piece of my mind.
Please handle the situation as discreetly as possible so we don't disturb the other customers. We don't want to needlessly damage the hotel's reputation. I understand completely. I will act as you requested, ma'am. And also make sure that any customers at nearby tables who witnessed the incident get compensated with a free night stay at the hotel. Please convey our apologies to them for any inconvenience caused by the rather unfortunate noisy display they had to see this evening. Yes, of course I will. Hey! We already paid for this meal in advance as per your policy, you know. You can't just chase us out of the restaurant before we're even finished.
I'm going to sue this hotel. I'm going to expose you on social media for treating your guests so terribly.
Let's go. You can say all of this directly to the police officer who is waiting for us. Wow, a 5-star hotel manager's office really is nice, huh? It's nicer and more spacious than my bedroom is. Just get to the point already. I don't want to listen to you beat around the bush. Why have you suddenly barged in here unannounced in the middle of the day? Well, I heard that you had become the manager of a fancy hotel, and I could hardly believe it, so I came all the way here to see for myself. It's not very nice of you to be so cold to me when I've taken the time out of my busy day to come and see you. I even came here on foot from my office, you know. You can at least get me a cup of coffee as a welcome, surely. I'm not getting up to pour coffee for the likes of you. There's no need to be like that. Just bring me a coffee already. If you came here to drink coffee, there's a coffee shop downstairs, so you can just go down there and spend your own money on it instead of badgering me. I don't have any money right now. I had to use quite a lot of money on bailing out my mom and sister after you had them dragged off by the police. So that brings me to what I wanted to say to you. I need you to give me some money. Are you kidding me right now? Well, this should be enough, right? What is this? $7? You're the one kidding me right now, surely. You should be able to get the cheapest coffee on the menu downstairs with $7, so that should satisfy you, right? You can get free refills as well. How lucky are you? Ugh, whatever. I need you to loan me maybe, I don't know, 1,000 times more than that. I'm sorry, what? I guess you haven't changed at all, huh, Brandon? Ouch! Oh, did you seriously just punch me? What is wrong with you? Yes, I did just punch you. What are you going to do about it? It was the least you deserved, quite frankly, for taking so many precious years of my sister's life away from her. And don't think that I won't hit you twice, because I absolutely will. Like I said, it's still the absolute least you deserve for what you've done. This second punch is to warn you never to come here or anywhere near my sister ever again. Ouch! Ugh! My jaw! I think you dislocated my jaw! And the third one is compensation for all the heartache you and your family caused my sister over the years. Take that, you scum! Ugh! It feels like my insides are being torn apart. Call an ambulance. Call 911 right now. Should I hit you a few more times? I'm ready to beat the stuffing out of you all night long. Hey, don't do this. There's no need to go so far. We were basically family once after all, weren't we? Family? Don't make me laugh. The only family I have is my sister. I would never consider the likes of you part of my family. That's for sure. You're just asking for another punch, aren't you? Ugh! I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, I was wrong. Seriously, I thought you went abroad to study and build your business, but it seems like you spent all of that time kickboxing instead. How come you have so much strength in those fists of yours? Should I hit you again? Because it sounds like you're asking for it at this point. No. Please don't. I honestly just came here today to make a little request. Well, if you're here to make a request, you had better get down on your knees and start begging. You shouldn't be so confident when you've come here to beg your ex, who you used to look down on for being poor for money. A little more humility would be nice. Rachel, please. I'm not joking around. I'm deadly serious when I ask you for help here. My business is in the red and we're swimming in debt. It's only a matter of time before I go bankrupt. Just $1 million. No, even $500,000 would be enough. Why are you lowering yourself to ask someone like me for money? Is it because nobody in your league will lend you any money? Is that it? I suppose it's only natural for them to refuse. I mean, who in their right mind would lend money to human trash like you? Now get out of here before I count to 3. If you're still here when I finish counting, I'll take that to mean you want another beating. 1, 2... Hold up now. Just wait a second. Please don't be like this and just help me out. You can't just turn away a person in need like this. Desperate need at that. Person? I'm sorry. Was there a person in here? That's strange, because I only saw a pile of talking trash. Hello? Yes, in the manager's office. Yes, there's some trash in here and it's making the whole place stink. I would really appreciate it if you could clean it up for me. Thank you very much. You people are despicable. Well, at least give me the money to get treated at the hospital. What do you mean, get treated? Did you not just see how your brother violently punched me not 1, not 2, but 3 times? Oh, just take a couple of painkillers and you'll be fine. Don't be such a baby. In fact, my company has just developed some new everyday painkillers. They cost around $5 at a special introductory price. Well then, it looks like you won't be able to buy yourself a coffee with those $7 after all, since you'll need to use most of it to buy yourself those pills. Oh no, it's fine. I'll give him the $5 as an extra so he can treat himself and have both. Honestly, even $5 is wasted on someone like him. Now get out of my office right now, and I hope to God that we never see each other ever again for as long as we both live. After I walked away from my divorce with absolutely nothing, just as my ex-mother-in-law and sister-in-law had predicted, my younger brother came back from overseas, having made it big by founding a successful startup. As a thank you gift for all the support I gave him over the years, he quite literally bought me a hotel for me to run. That's the kind of money he was making right off the bat. I already knew my way around a hotel like the back of my hand, since I had been working as cleaning staff in hotels for years, and I was finally able to put all the knowledge I had accumulated into practice. I paid special attention to making sure all the employees delivered stellar customer service at all times, and rumors started to spread around the right circles that our customer service was second to none, and the hotel's popularity skyrocketed overnight. So we were able to build quite a good reputation for ourselves. As for my ex-husband, who came begging me for money with his tail between his legs, his business did eventually go under, and apparently he's now living on the run from debt collectors. His mom and sister are apparently also keeping their heads down in case they get harassed out of association. There's also the fact that their reputation in the high-class social circles they like to move in was ruined when the word got out about the incident in my hotel restaurant where the police had to escort them out after they made a huge fuss. I don't know where they're living now, since their house had to be handed over to the debt collectors as collateral. My life has improved significantly without having awful people like that in it, and I'm finally thriving both in my career and in my personal life. I know it's a cliche, but you really could say that every single day is like a dream for me now. This is the end of the story. Thank you for listening, and